Welcome back. It's festive season in India, and ahead of Diwali, many Indians flock to Dubai to buy gold as the jewelers offer new designs at competitive prices, and the overall cost is lower because visitors can claim a tax refund on such purchases. Dubai-based jewelers believe tourists get the big bang or the biggest bang for their buck in Dubai. They're optimistic about sales this quarter. Let's listen in.
It has been a challenging year in terms of numbers, but again, the last 3 months, now that we have the final quarter, if that comes up as expected, I think people will be okay.
As you said, this is festival season now, and the buying does pick up. So as the weather gets better, there is more tourism as well, tourists coming into the city as well. How are you looking at those numbers picking up? And the other thing is, with the gold prices higher, how have you seen people choosing their jewelry?
So two things. Yes, October onwards, tourism picks up. We are predominantly catering to tourists in terms of Tijori in here and all of our other locations across other malls and hotels. They should be, October and November will be the two most critical months as far as they are concerned. Prices, we are specifically dealing with gemstones, diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry thereof. So we don't really feel the pinch per se when it comes to gold prices quite the same way. Our prices are fairly fixed in terms of the gold content as when it was manufactured and so on. So we don't necessarily feel the pinch quite the same. And a tourist's perspective of buying jewelry in this part of the world is very, very different. They trust and know that Dubai is one of the best places to buy jewelry in, and one of the most value engineered places, in the sense that you will get the biggest bang for your buck. So it's very, very easy for them to buy, and prices, undoubtedly, the gold price shooting up is going to affect prices worldwide. So if the whole world will go up maybe 20%, we'll probably shoot up 15, so we'll still be outstripping the world in terms of pricing.
Clearly. As you said, you do more of gemstones and diamonds. How has the market been around for that? What is the kind of growth that you would have seen year-on-year basis?
Like I said, this year has been a little challenging, but otherwise there is always a year-on-year progression that we have seen. Diamond prices have corrected this year, and I believe that makes it for an excellent buying opportunity if people understand that. Hindsight is always 20/20. Post-COVID, when I was talking to people and I said, during COVID was an amazing time to buy diamonds, they were like, why wouldn't you come and tell us that at the time? I said, I did. Nobody wanted to listen. This is probably another similar such event where the prices have corrected, and it is an amazing time to buy if people understand that, right? Going forward, prices cannot stay at what they are, and it has to go up again, simply because we are defying the odds where pricing is right at the moment. And should people capitalize, I think it is an excellent opportunity.
Generation, we started as a retail in India. So here we started with the wholesale actually first, then we started the retail, and we have seen a lot of potential on even the last couple of years. There's a lot of brands starting here coming from India and all, and with the support a lot of from the government policies and the boom in the tourism in the retail industry, we see a good future in the coming years.
Going forward from here, what's your sense for this quarter in sense of sales? Because you do cater to a lot of everyday wearing jewelry. Yes. And this is something that's in a trend as well right now. And of course, with Indian diaspora and various other nationalities, I'm assuming this is the quarter that's important.
So let's talk about Dubai. So Dubai is a place where a lot of communities from different parts of the world comes together. So we have an opportunity to cater all to the categories. But we have seen a trend more to the studded jewelry coming about the diamond or the gemstone jewelry. And so I think that's the future actually, the studded. And even some of the high-end jewelries, for example, the porky jewelries. So because of the lot of trade easiness with India, we see a lot of high jewelries are coming to Middle East, and the people are, even the local or the experts from India, they have more affinity towards the porky and Indian high-end jewelries actually.
You also have a lot of in-house brands as well. What led to that?
So that's our long-term vision actually. So we want to, as a jeweler, we want to focus on the designs, and there's the first initial step that we sub-brand our collections, and our team is working hard to develop exclusive design on each sub-brand actually. So we categorize the sub-brands based upon where the jewelry is coming from. So we have a collection that's coming from Rajkot, something matching to the Hyderabad jewelry, something from Italy. So there's a part of long-term vision of focusing much on the designs.
Where does Afzal Arakal see himself in 5 years from now in sense of jewelry as a business?
So we want to know as a brand who is very much exclusive with the designs and all, which caters to the younger generations more. That's the longer vision actually. So we need to build a very good customer base on the younger generations. And we also want to know as a brand who serve the community that we belong to. So we being part of a lot of CSR activities like Dubai Cares and the government authorities, I mean, even in India and all. So that's the long-term vision. We want to build a better community.
Afzal, when we look at it in the Indian markets, this quarter is of most importance because all the festivals fall here. The wedding season is quite strong as well. So when it comes to Dubai, what quarter is most important and how is this quarter looking to you?
This quarter is the most promising quarter. So here, if you can see the majority, we have a lot of Indian experts here and the climate is getting good. So compared to Q3, Q4 is very promising. So we have Diwali, which is happening on end of this month. Then we have Christmas, New Year, and stretching till the Q1 of 2025 to Valentine's Day. So I think the market is here pretty stable and all. And we have something to cater to the customer. So, but this is the best quarter of the year.
We came here to Dubai. It was a very, very small market. There were only 20 shops and there was no concept of wholesale jewelry. There was no concept of bullion trading. All those things were started much later on. And from those 20 stores, which were basically at that time, they were all controlled by Indian people from the Gujarat state, Soni community. And today it's, I would say, one of the largest destination for jewelry in the world. Because here in this market, there is more than 500 stores in this vicinity itself. And there are more than 800 wholesale offices. So totally in Dubai, I would say we have grown from those 20 stores to over 2,000 stores.
All right.
It's amazing. Yeah.
But has the business also grown along?
Yes, of course. You see, from those 20 stores, which were mom and pop stores selling jewelry to the locals and the visitors at that time, very few. Today, we have become the jewelry destination of the world. People from around the world come to Dubai to buy jewelry for their personal use as well as for their wholesale use. You see, in these buildings which we see here, there is jewelers from all across the world. They come here to buy 18 karat, 22 karat, 21 karat, 24 karat, and now we've also started supplying 14 karat jewelry.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it's grown and it's grown wow.
So it's interesting when you said there are 20 jewelry families and all of them Indians. Between these 2,000, how many of them are Indians? What is the percentage now?
Still a large portion of the business is controlled by Indians. There are a few Arabs who have come in the last 5 years. But at the retail level, I would say, yes, we are still the largest number of jewelers operating in the UAE who are from India.
Yeah. And there are more coming.
More are coming in, yes, as I believe that there is a euphoria that everything is very easy in Dubai and there is easy money to be made. But yes, I would say it's a fantastic market to be in, but it's not so cheap to work in the UAE. And when one is doing a new retail store or a wholesale office, they should take care of all the costs which are involved. Make your calculations.
So would you say that Dubai is the place to be right now? And as you said, while India makes it and consumes a major part of it as well, Dubai can be touted as the next best place. As you said, there are more nationalities, there is more consumption here, taxes, ease of business, a lot of things really seem to be working.
Yes, I didn't say we are the next best. I think we are still the best when it comes to jewelry sourcing. Why? Because we have the ease of business. You see, India is fantastic for production. So it's a win-win combination. The SEPA has made wonders for the Indian jewelers, and Indian jewelry can be made in India where the cost advantage is there and sold in UAE without any customs duty. So India is getting the best of both worlds, and I'm sure our jeweler friends across the world will take benefit of this and come to Dubai to source their jewelry. And our Indian friends will come here to sell their jewelry.
So I am looking for the buyer for my exclusive product, and I am very much sure that Dubai have that one. So that is the expectation from this show. And we have made specially this hat the best sheikh over here. So what we are expecting?
Oh, well, yes. I was wearing this hat a couple of minutes ago, and this is really heavy. What does it weigh, and what is it all made of?
This all you are seeing surround, it's turquoise stones, and it's a natural turquoise. And we have used the uncut diamonds, rose cut diamonds, which is 14,000 pieces we have set it in this. And it has taken 1,500 hours, man hours to make this, And there is a 700 carat diamonds and 1.2 kilo gold.
It's quite heavy on the head, but it's worth all that money and all those diamonds as well. And this is another thing that you have made. What is this? Also, where do you get these ideas from?
This necklace, I'm not sure, but I can tell you that this will, in the Indian history, this is first time this layout, the silhouette of this necklace has been made. This is inspired from the Elizabeth West collar clothes.
Right.
So she was like used to wear that the queenie look of that clothes. So from that we have taken this inspiration, and we make this in 22 karat gold with diamonds, with tourmalines, having incredible craftsmanship of our Junagadh, where we are from. So all blending. Being sitting in Junagadh, we love to do designs, and we are doing that.
All right, that was one trip to Dubai where you saw all the bling happen. Bigger the better, and brighter the better, and more heavier the better is how they treat that. But with that, it's a wrap on this edition of Commodity Champions. News continues on the other side.